My planner is in serious need of some archiving. But before I did that, I wanted to do a video and show what's been going on with it. I know that I've posted about being sick, and I got more medicine in my little supply caddy than I have supplies. Although I've been really stressed about it. Ventura certainly isn't overly stressed about the state of my health. So I was up all last night, really awake all last night. I think I didn't sleep at all. Nope, I didn't sleep at all. And I actually moved everything into my Malden. I spent the whole night doing it because I wasn't doing anything else. And felt very out of sorts in the morning. I really like this. I felt like I needed bigger rings, and I probably could use bigger rings. But I think I'm just going to archive some of the pages and go with it, because while this is an A5, it has 25, I think, millimeter rings, which are much smaller than the Malden. But it's not really that part of it. It's not really, carrying this is sort of like carrying something sleek. And I know Filofax has, sleeker planners, but I just can't buy and buy and buy. I just can't. Honestly, if I was able to, I absolutely would. But once I changed into my Malden, I felt like I was driving around in a tank, really. And I was only using my Malden for a few hours. I mean, literally a few hours. And I felt like, I was driving through busy city streets in like an army tank. And that is a positive about the Malden. I'm sorry about the flares. I have lights on. Let's see if I can turn them off. Better. So the sturdiness and the stockiness of the Malden is a real positive. It probably, in a lot of ways, is my favorite binder, because there's so many cubbies and so many pockets, and it's so flexible that it just allows for you to carry so much. But compared to this, I was feeling very bricky holding it. So I know I've talked about dividers and setups and things like that before, but I don't really set up dividers until I know how many dividers I need and whether or not I actually need dividers, or I just need a section for lists in general. All kinds of lists, project lists, household lists, wish lists. If they can all fit in one section, I really, try to do that. And since these are plain Filofax ones, I didn't want to look at the big mess with the holes, so I did cover everything. And since I only have a few, I really didn't feel the need to make named dividers. So basically what I did is I just covered the tabs with some coordinating tape, just so it wouldn't drive me crazy and so I wouldn't have to buy anything. So I ended up needing a section for Ventura because of the information I need to carry for the pet therapy that he does. when we go visit nursing homes and things like that. I have to keep track of contact people and dates we go. So I don't have everything in here. I still have to repunch a lot of it because it never, that part that was in my Malden never really made it to here. So once I clear out some of these pages, I'll be moving that into here. And this is sort of a spare section. For right now, I have my addresses in here. And I'm doing some remodeling. Well, not really remodeling. I have to change the floors. I can't, I mean, just look at these green floors. I just can't live with this anymore. It looks like this right after I vacuum. It's horrible. And it's like that just everywhere. And in Ginger's last year of life, she had so many accidents. I mean, I don't even mean frequently. I mean like multiple accidents every day. And I followed her around with, enzyme cleaner, basically. So I'm thinking of getting some kind of hard flooring, either wood flooring or this stuff is actually tile that looks like wood. Now Ventura cannot walk around on this kind of stuff, so I'll have to get area rugs. So it's kind of an ongoing thing. And because Ginger also peed on my bed, I'm trying to figure out what size mattress to get because I want to change. And because we're doing it, and I haven't had a bedroom set basically since the 80s, and mine's looking rather shabby, I'm contemplating new furniture. And I have some catalogs and I have some printouts in here, and I'm guessing that I won't be able to afford these particular brands, but I would like a something along the lines of the things I'm finding. Now, these are my dated pages, and these are what need to be thinned down. Again, this is how I'm tacking, or ticking, not tacking, ticking off the calendar year with the Swedish custom of name days. And I had a couple people tell me what that was after I wrote what I was doing, and that's what it is. And I still really like this year on 4 pages. I like it a lot, and I have a 2014, so I'm gonna continue on. I like the inserts a lot. I like the paper a lot. I'm having trouble finding it. I don't know if it's because, it's not 2014 yet, or because they discontinued the planner. They're not going to do the inserts anymore. It's called the A5 Flip Planner, and I did actually see the smaller one on their website, but I did not see the large one, and I hope they have it. So here we go. Here's the pages, and I need to archive some of this because it's really bulky now, and it's a thin planner. So I believe what I'm going to do is take out these in-between pages and leave the week on 2 pages in and see how much space it gives me. Here's my my payday shopping list. They're always in there once a month. And some more pages. And as you can see, besides some tape, which a lot of times is to cover a mistake or randomly just because I feel like it. The only stickers in here really are my weather stamps. So when I got sick and I had to manage all this stuff, I needed a timed insert. And because this is in military time, I didn't even realize this was a timed insert. I mean, and so what I decided to do was try the chronograph by Patrick Ing and manage my medicine this way. And I have to say that it really is more intuitive than it looks. It isn't something that I ever thought that I would be able to do. But I found that trying it out this way was really good, because basically what I was putting in were only medicines. I wasn't really shading in too much. I was just sort of, tacking information in around the clock here. And putting my little weather sticker and that in the middle. And I like it. I liked it a lot. This was yesterday, I believe, and I did have a time commitment, and I marked that out. And I like this. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it, however, because I'm not sure that the best time to try something out, because there is somewhat of a learning curve, is when I absolutely need to know what I'm doing, because I've been sick over a week, and I really need to get my meds in on time, and yeah. So, last night when I was insanely changing everything into my Malden because I realized the week on 2 page was timed, I thought, well, let me just do this until I'm better, and then if I want to go back to the Chronodex, I will. I just don't want to miss any medicine. So, and then I just, basically was unhappy, which is how I always am when I try a new planner. So after spending all that time changing everything over and punching more than I've punched in the last year, I spent all day today changing it back. And I don't really have an explanation for that. I mean, if you're kind of like geeky with planners like I am, you probably understand. Excuse me. So I put everything back and put on my date tabs and sort of made a commitment towards the end of the year with this. I know that that's something we had been discussing in the Facebook group planner piece, making a commitment. Can you commit for the next 3 months to one planner? And first I really said I don't know, but I think that I'm going to go ahead and do that and see what the new year brings, because I mean the Malden is something I like. I'm not wanting to sell it or anything like that. It's just I'm appreciating this one for what it is and enjoying it. For a lot of people who say the personal's too small and the A5 is too big, while this is an A5, it's really sleek and really slim, and if your purse is big enough, it's certainly easy to get in and out. And I guess that's it. You know what? I'm on a lot of medicine and I'm rambling, and I'm really sorry about that. But I did want to do a video before I made any changes, which are any more changes, which are really going to just be archiving some pages. So there's one more shot of Ventura, who has more comfortable beds than I do. And thank you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. And anybody who said something about my cold recently on Twitter or Facebook or whatever and hoped I felt better, thank you so much. I do feel better. I'm just not quite there yet. So thanks, guys. I've been enjoying watching your videos while I'm doing basically nothing. And I so much appreciate, especially when I just can't get out of bed, that I have something fun to watch, and you're all responsible. So thanks, guys. Have a good day.